Hello, welcome to the stream. I am Nova Crusader, joined by Pascal Saucer.
Hello, it is I, Pascal Saucer.
It is saucering time.
It's saucering time! How was that?
Perfect. And tonight we
Excellent.
play Derail Valley
Indeed.
in the rain.
As we normally do.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's a compass.
Huh.
Now coming at you a whole hour earlier.
Yes. This should be the new time.
Yeah. More time for more shenanigans. Further increasing chances of something going horribly wrong.
Yes.
Yes.
On my old computer, I could not see the water texture
Yeah.
running down the side of the train. Now I can. It's kind of cool. Raise your volume a tiny bit. This is what I used on Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Let's play the game again.
Okay.
It's guest.audio level. Let me know if that's good. Actually, I think it's a little too high.
Okay.
Why don't you try talking? I want to compare.
Talking.
Alright, this-
Talking.
yeah, it's about the same now.
Talking. Okay.
Hopefully that'll be good.
Hopefully.
This is what I get for experimenting with my audio.
Don't ever experiment ever again.
You can blame Windows for everything.
Oh, yeah. Especially
That's
Windows
what,
11.
That's what started it all.
Oh, yeah. And he just hopped into the building. Okay.
I was trying to go on top of it, but it put me inside.
Yeah, I saw you go straight through the wall.
Yes,
It was interesting.
it is my way. Alright, so I recall we weren't able to find any good jobs here.
We can check and see if it spawned in anything, but last I recall, I think you're right. There wasn't anything worth... Well, it wasn't that there wasn't anything good here. It's the fact that we
Nothing
don't
we
have...
qualified for.
We're not qualified. Because we do currently have Hazmat 3 now, but we don't have Military 3. So that's our problem. Yeah, all these jobs require Military 3, so... We would either have to haul a logistical haul and make no money, or just go somewhere else.
Yeah, we were going to possibly go somewhere else, but it was getting late, so...
It was. I think we'd already gone a little long as it was.
Didn't we turn this train around?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we did. That, like, the train was hopping. Did we just...
I think we just didn't finish? Question mark? I don't know. The handbrake
be a
isn't set.
smidge higher? Alright. I go... It's very hard to actually... I don't know. Yes, audio properties.
Can chat just be happy with audio? Such complainers.
Let me know if that helped. It was literally just a smidge.
Also looks like it's getting dark. Even
what time
better.
is it in game?
It's that time.
Also, welcome Dog and welcome Daniel.
Welcome, Dog and Daniel. There we go.
All right. I think the game might be too loud. It's serviceable. Well, can't have just serviceable. Turn the game down. I did. I guess I'll just keep it where I have. Let me know if the game's too quiet. I am here.
Hello, here. So where do you want to go?
Well, let me pull up the map.
Okay.
So we are in the top right corner, IME, right?
No, we're at military base, which is MB.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. What is IME again?
Iron Mine East.
Do they usually have good jobs?
They do. I just don't know if our diesel hydraulic could do it.
Oh.
We would just have to go over there and see what is available there.
Well, it's right there, so let's
Okay. We'll
give it
just go there.
give it a whirl.
All right. Here we go. We're giving it a whirl.
Audio's great now. Awesome.
Yay.
I'll try not to mess with anything anymore.
Don't touch anything ever again.
Bless you.
Bless me.
You know why people say bless you, right?
So your soul doesn't leave your body.
I heard a different one actually.
Okay, tell me your story.
The version I heard was when you sneeze, you're expelling like evil spirits out.
Ah.
So they say bless you because to fortify your soul from further evil tampering, and because you cast evil out.
Interesting.
So you're blessed now. That's the one I heard.
That's not what I heard.
I imagine there's a whole bunch of different stories.
Oh,
of
I'm
how
sure there
that
is.
started.
Yeah, I guess we do just keep going this way. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you, dog. Ooh, lightning.
Light. Was it lightning?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, it's storming pretty good.
Visibility. Oh, that was a big one.
Oh.
I don't know if we were synced or not. Another big one.
God dang.
Your thunder.
Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, you know what? I never made a go live tweet. Oh well.
You can do it once we arrive.
Okay.
Go live. Once we I said arrive.
Go arrive?
Have to go arrive.
Go arrive.
Just make a post like go arrive.
Go arrive. It sounds slightly racist.
Doesn't have to be. Could just sound like you're drunk.
Okay, we'll go with that.
What? You slur your speech when you're drunk usually.
I wouldn't know.
Not you specifically. I mean, people.
I was
Just
gonna
watch
say,
the
I've
stream.
never been drunk in front of you before. I don't think I've been drunk in front of anybody. I also don't drink, so that doesn't really help my argument either. I've literally drank 3 times in my life. That's it. First time was a mistake. Oh, are we gonna have to back in? I think we're gonna have to back into this.
Oh,
Yep, we are. Because this is the switch going to it.
that's fine.
Okay.
Welcome, Chemical.
Well, that'll work anyway. Because we'll still head out in the... I'm pretty sure we'll head out in the same direction we need to. If we back
Yeah.
in. So, not a problem. Probably.
Oh, right, I forgot about the little hole in the floor.
Hole in the floor. Hey, I just want my comms radio. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Switch to reverse. At least it's really easy to back up in this.
Because of the window positions?
Yes, it's like a big D too in that aspect.
Yeah.
Albeit the windows are not as tall, but that's okay. At least they're there.
Or as big.
Yeah, it's really hard to back up in a D6 because although you do have windows facing back, the cap's all the way
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
front.
it's super long.
Yep. Can't really see around it.
That is such a tripping hazard.
Just don't stand there.
No collisions this time.
Nope. Well, I also don't know what job we're gonna get, so I figured I'd just stop right here and figure out
Good
what
call.
we want. Let's get over to the office, see what jobs they have available. Station office. Let's see.
How nice.
They have 2 jobs, both of which are going to the steel mill.
Always good
Yeah.
destination.
And one is 43K, the other one is 28K. One train weighs 688 tons, the other weighs 430.
Rainy days are your favorite type of weather? Is that weird? It's not weird. That's also my favorite kind of weather. Especially if it's still cool.
Yeah.
I actually really do not like sunny days.
I thought I was the vampire.
Nah, I was always called a vampire back in high school.
Oh, okay. Maybe we have the wrong OCs for each other. I don't... I'm pretty sure it's all downhill from here.
Oh no. It's just gonna go bad, huh?
Well, I don't know. Like, we would obviously make more money if we took both jobs. I just don't know if this diesel could handle that. Like, it can handle the tonnage, I'm pretty sure. As long as we're not going uphill. Yeah,
but you don't know for certain.
Yeah.
It
so
looks like it'd be downhill.
It should be downhill because I'm pretty sure it was all uphill here.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's like we could try to take both, try to make a little more money.
Well, I know to get to the military base, there was a moment we were going downhill near the end, but
yeah. So it's either
otherwise it's all uphill.
Yeah, it's either we can take both, take a chance, try to make more money, or just take the better paying job. Play it easy. Play it safe.
I'll leave it up to your discretion.
Okay. Maybe we can play it safe?
We can play it safe.
Okay. Or fuck it, we ball. Yeah, you know what, fuck it, we
Welcome,
ball.
George.
That's better content.
It is. You can watch 2 streams at once as long as you keep bringing up Task Manager to look at it.
Okay. Oh, that was George, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has, some interesting technical stuff.
Is it a Windows computer?
FH09, FH93, FH09. Okay, so there's one. And I imagine this is the other one.
Oh, Potato PC.
Yep, okay. I found both jobs.
Windows 7. Ooh.
Oh. Still on Windows 7. Interesting.
Did you know Windows XP still has a presence?
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure there's computers just rotting away somewhere.
It's
not
no,
updated.
I mean
They're
active.
just there.
Like active.
I really
online.
hope they're not hooked up to the internet.
They have to be if they're getting included in statistics.
Oh, how does that work? I thought those things were like really, really susceptible to hacking and viruses and stuff.
Well, the fun thing is, if you design a virus for, like Windows 11, it's probably not going to work in XP.
True, like they would have to go out of their way to make it work on XP.
Eventually, you become so old that you're not very susceptible to mini viruses.
Yeah, of course, anytime anyone brings up viruses, I immediately think of Homestar Runner.
Yes.
Yes. I can't remember how many viruses he ended up having.
Stop. Oh, a little bit more. I wasn't expecting to stop quite that quick.
Oh my god. So needy.
What? It's different? It's a different engine. Stop.
Good?
I'm used to the big... Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
I'm used to the big, heavier train engine. Where's the... Is that you beeping?
Yeah. I found a switch and I turned it on.
What's the switch for?
It says it's the bell, but that doesn't sound like a bell.
No.
Red alert. Red alert. I was trying to find the horn.
I found it last stream.
Lights, cab lights, wipers, sander, brakes, reverser, horn. There it is.
Yeah.
God, it is a weird place for it. I'm not looking down there.
Place.
Okay. Anyway. It can handle it, trust. You've got a lot of faith.
Faith of the heart.
Well, I say that. This does have dynamic braking, so we might have a chance.
If, you have faith
If
of
we're
the
going
heart, you can
downhill.
do anything.
Uphill's a different story.
Strong bag could have beat the rock. Strong bag could beat anyone. He's got boxing gloves for hands.
Yeah. Oh. Where are you?
Built for it.
Oh, wrong way.
I think you have the lights on in the back.
I do. That's why it looks the way it does.
It looks really weird. It's just cutting through the... other train car. Huh.
Okay, I think I got that switched correctly. We will soon find out.
Good.
Good. But yeah, here, let me... There. You want to get back there and spot?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you're still good. You got a ways to go.
Okay.
So, are there any trains in this game, or train engines that cannot be,
No, there are no
connected?
trains in this game.
Slow down.
Okay.
Slow way down. Stop. Perfect.
Wow, that actually worked. Amazing.
Is this the game where time Thomas the Tank is a demon monster? No, that's oh, what is it called now? I can't remember. What's that particular game called, Pascal?
Oh, the horror game?
Yeah, with the train.
Yeah, Choo Choo Charles.
Choo Choo Charles, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not that game. This is Derail Valley.
This is Derail Valley.
is.
It also pretends to be a horror game.
It pretends. But it's just regular old trains. We drive them around, make money,
As far as you know.
get licenses, so we can take bigger and cooler jobs, eventually transport
Dun, dun, dun.
missiles and nukes.
Transport the nukes.
Try not to have things explode.
Yeah, about that. Did you take off the handbrake?
Yes.
Cool. Well, let's proceed. Oh, where's
It's the
this?
high-tech train simulator, as far as we know. Yes.
There's the sander.
It's not 100% accurate, but it tries. We're not gonna make it, are we?
I'm trying to apply power as much as I can without slipping.
I can tell this thing's struggling.
It's struggling, but I have faith.
You got faith of the heart.
Okay, apparently it's happy right there. I will not give it any more. Or maybe I will.
Do it.
I did. Oh, it took it. Nice. We'll take more. No. Oh, that oil temp is climbing. Oh, that oil
Is
temp
it?
is going to... Yeah, that's going to go full
You're getting the warning
nuclear.
light.
So I think once we get out of here, we're technically going to be going downhill, so... I think once we get to the switch, we'll be okay.
Do you require the sand on the whole time?
Say what now?
Can you turn off the sand? So I'm gonna run out.
Yeah, sand will run out.
Yeah,
There's
we
a-
might need it later when we have to stop going downhill.
There's a finite amount of sand. We do run out of it eventually.
I don't think this engine can handle this.
Well, you told me to turn the sand off, so I had to let go of the power.
Oh, I'm just saying we're gonna run out of sand eventually.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Maybe we should see if there's another train engine we can take alongside this one.
Well, you ruined everything. You told me to turn the sand off, and now we're not going to make it. So, I blame this on you.
I said we can play it safe.
Yeah, we are
No,
rolling
no.
backwards now. Yep. This is your fault. You told me to turn the sand off. We were doing
I was
just
just
fine.
asking if we could turn it off.
Well, yes, it's an on-off switch. Why would I...
I
Oh my
meant
God.
if we could keep going forward without it on. I was asking that question.
I hope you're happy. I really do. So now we're gonna have to try this all over again. And waste even more sand. The sand that was so precious to you. Add it to the list.
There is no list.
There
we
is
only
a
have a
list.
list of Pascal sins.
Nope. We have a list of Novasins as well.
So you think?
Yep.
What if we added another one?
Another what?
Train to it. There's literally one right over here. It's same type.
No, it isn't. It's a DE2.
Sure looks like one.
It's a DE2. It's smaller.
This is not a DE2.
What is it?
The same one we're using. I don't remember the name of it. The
DH4?
It's a DH4.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Look, the horn is in the stupid place.
Horn is in stupid place? I'm in the other one. I can't look at it.
Alright, where's the... Can you hear any of it?
No. Oh, it is a DH4.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you waiting on?
Oh.
Get that thing fired up. No. Get this thing rolled back out of the way. Yes, go ahead and blind me. That's okay.
Know you'd love that. Oops. Yeah. Here I come to save the day.
Just ignore the fact that I was trying to go backwards and had it set forward.
Alright.
Back up.
How about you just come to me?
Oh, I gotta do this now?
No, I'm backing up. I'm backing up. Let me know.
You're gonna need to slow way the fuck down. Okay. Not that extreme. That's too much. You stopped way too soon. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, slow down. Keep going. Keep going.
I was not expecting to just totally stop.
Slow down. And stop. Nope, more. Well, they stop a lot better.
They do stop a lot better. It's a little trickier, actually,
Yeah.
because we're so used to the big one.
Alright, stop. There we go.
What's the monster train? There's no passengers. I don't get this. It's just a train simulator.
There we go. Now we just be in the front one. We control both.
Nice.
Now we should have plenty of power. Probably.
Excellent.
That's at the independent brake too. There we go, much better.
Did it stop raining?
I think so. Yeah.
this game is generally not super exciting. It's just a fun vibe of driving trains around and try not to derail.
And try not to wheel slip.
Or wheel slip. But it tries to be an accurate simulation.
Yeah.
Driving trains around.
Yeah. More or less. It's still raining, because now the windscreen's covered.
It's more of a mist.
Yeah.
Try not to derail, especially not in a valley. Indeed.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That's where the big one was, with the exploding tanks right by a valley.
That was in front of a tunnel, though.
It was in front of a tunnel, but there was a valley right there, too. There was a river.
I remember the river. I don't remember a valley.
The river was in the valley.
The valley was in the river. What? How do I change my height? I can't remember.
X?
Yeah, you gotta hold X and then mouse scroll wheel. There we go.
Oh, I didn't know you could vary it.
Yeah, you can. So you can change your height in the seat.
That didn't work.
Are you sitting?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you have to be sitting
hit
first.
X first.
Yes, you have to be sitting
Yeah,
first, and then
gotcha.
press and hold X, and then mouse scroll wheel.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
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 No.
Oh.
Maybe.
What'd you do?
What?
Why'd you say no?
I don't know. Because I could.
What did you do wrong?
I've done nothing wrong. You've done everything wrong.
Doubt. That's the sound.
Yeah, I turned on dynamic braking because we're going downhill. Oh, doesn't like it.
Crossroads are the monster. Well, right now is the wet rails. Tracks. And Pascal boiling the oil.
Yeah, I've kind of forgot that if we're using dynamic brakes in a diesel hydraulic, it's using the transmission to slow us down, so yeah, it doesn't like it. You can only do it for so long, and then it overheats.
Yeah.
And it becomes very unhappy. So I guess
I remember.
I'll just try to use the train brake.
Last stream had to really baby that thing.
Yep.
So the oil doesn't get cooked.
Yep. We're doing okay though.
Alright.
Holding a steady 40 and a 60.
That's, yeah. Adding the second train was a good idea.
Yeah.
Glad I had it.
It's a 50. Going downhill to the right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure from here on out we're going to be going mostly downhill.
So steel mill, that's SM, right?
Yes.
Alright, that's a bit of a drive.
Yeah, it's a bit, just because we're basically going to have to go back the way we came. We're going to have to go all the way around this mountain, work our way around, and then we can finally go down towards the steel mill.
That's inconvenient.
Yeah. Because rather than go towards like Food Factory like we came last stream, we'll be going to the left and going down towards like Oil Well North, Goods Factory, and then down to Steel Mill.
Gotcha.
Well, we'll pass those two. We won't actually go to them. So.
How's your new streamer setup doing?
Oh, yeah. So, most people don't know, but my weekend project was that I moved all of my streaming stuff into my closet. So, I'm now streaming from inside my closet.
Classy.
Oh yeah, it's very classy.
Well, some other streamers do similar.
Yeah, apparently Nimby Nightmare does the same thing for her streaming and her ASMR videos.
Yeah.
Although I think her closet is one of those set up like studio booth things.
Yes.
Because
she said it wasn't an actual closet.
Right.
It was the size of one.
Yeah, it is the size of a closet. So, but it makes sense for doing the ASMR stuff because you don't want any sound to get into wherever you're at where the ASMR mic is. So, on her aspect, I definitely understand. Me, it was same situation, just not as extreme. So.
Yeah.
Hers, it sounded like she was trying to make sure there wasn't like sounds of cars driving by and things like that. Whereas me, it's just my family.
Yeah. She also said her mic could pick up like neighbors closing their doors.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear the brakes. The brakes are not happy. Maybe I'll try to add some dynamic brake to it. See if I can't get those brakes to cool off. Went into the closet for Pride Month. Yeah, I went the other way. Not intentionally. It just happened to line up with the date that way. That's too funny. Oh, it's an 80. Okay. Okay, I'll turn the wipers off.
But our haunted tunnel of puppy ghosts.
Okay, I'll turn it to max then. It's a good sound.
Keep that horror game element.
I'm sure chat doesn't mind.
I'm sure they don't. Alright, you can turn it off now.
Okay.
Actually, it's starting to rain again.
Yeah, I see that. I'll turn it back on. That's a 40. Whoops.
3.
Yeah, sweet. We whacked that one pretty good.
But yeah, how's your sound reduction now?
The sound reduction is actually pretty insane. If I close the closet door, it's really quiet. So it definitely works. So the
but wouldn't that cook you?
Oh, you have no idea. So it's like got everything set up in the closet, got everything moved in there, turned everything on, and just had it let it sit there at idle with the door closed, or with the door open, not closed. And it was hovering around like 75 to 77 in the closet with the door open.
What would it start at again?
Like 75, 77, somewhere in there.
No, I meant before you did that.
Before I did that, it was like 72.
So 3-degree rise.
Yes. Just sitting at idle. Like, I think I had a YouTube video going in the background, but that's it. So then I decided, you know, okay, fuck it, we ball. Let's just see how bad it can get. Fired up Satisfactory, and then shut the closet door. And
were you in there?
I was in there.
Okay.
And needless to say, it got very warm. It did take time for it to get warm. It wasn't instantaneously, but I mean, in about 45 minutes, it went from 77 up to 84, and then I opened the closet door.
Oh boy.
I opened the closet door because it's like, nope, I'm done. Experiment is over.
Slow cooked Benoit.
Yeah. It was interesting though, because it really didn't feel that bad until it started getting like into the mid 80s. So it was kind of a what is that, like the frog being slowly cooked in the boiling water.
Yep.
It's kind of like that. Oh fuck. Okay, I got it, thank God. However, we're going too fast.
Get that dynamic brake ready.
I'm just gonna wheel slip the hell. Okay, we're safe. No, we're not. I need to set more brake. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
Got a nice sauna there? Oh yeah, you have no idea. I mean, I bet in the wintertime it'll feel really nice.
I wouldn't trust the air supply.
No, that would be the other
For a
issue
whole
too,
street.
is obviously if there's, you know, a chance for the room to get that hot because there's no airflow, there's also a chance of I use up all the oxygen in the room because there's no airflow.
Putting changing the composition of the air with the warmed components.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
That doesn't happen. That's crazy talk.
Yeah, I've certainly not been dealing with that.
Well, you all bought something that's brand new. It takes time to break in. It's all been manufactured in a factory somewhere.
Most of the smell's gone, but by close to stream time, I noticed that my sinuses were hurting. And my throat was feeling kind of weird. I'm like, oh, it's still there.
You poor thing.
I know. I had to put the filter back on.
Poor baby Nova.
Don't you have to go like douse your arm in diesel or something?
What? What am I doing with
That
diesel?
you like diesel. I just know that you like diesel.
I hate diesel. Both the liquid and the actual locomotive himself from Thomas and Friends. I do not like him.
Wait, you hate diesel, the locomotive?
Yes.
Why?
Because
But
he's devious.
He's got a face. How can you not?
All the locomotives have faces in that show.
No, that face.
That face? What is that supposed to mean?
They all have their own faces.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, so he's got that face. It's like the face that.
Okay.
It's like the face that everyone loves.
Right. Okay. They did try to make him look a little bit nicer later on in the series, but very early on, no, he just looked very angry and devious.
Okay.
Okay.
So, how would you compare his appearance in that Train Sim World? I think that was what it's called.
Compared to what?
How would his game appearance compare to his show appearance?
Well, from what I could tell from what other people had said during stream, is that both Thomas and Diesel are based off of later CGI series, Thomas and Friends.
I see.
Because like I was pointing out that they had rivets on the side of them, which the original like model version of Thomas and Friends, where they actually used the sets,
Yeah.
they did not have rivets on them, whereas the CGI series they did. So I get the feeling that those are the models that they used for Train Sim World.
Or at least built off of them.
Yeah.
So that was later Diesel that we were looking at.
Yes, it was. Same with Thomas. Thomas's face looks quite a bit different from the original model series.
Yeah. I just remember all those times when you're just zooming along and then it just looks over at you, stares into your soul.
Oh yeah. Very uncanny.
Great stuff. There's the moon.
Where? Where
Right
are
up
you?
ahead.
Oh, I see it now. From where I'm sitting, I couldn't see it. I had to look out.
Ah.
I can
We love
survive 90 degrees indoors just fine, but I had a graphics card and an external hard drive melt during the summer before. I lived in a desert. Okay. That's pretty intense.
Wow.
Something tells me that those components got a little warmer than 90 degrees.
I think the general safe temperature for your equipment is about 95 degrees.
Yeah. Let's see. This train is going to B3 inbound. And so is this one. Easy. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Makes this job a lot easier. Full power.
All systems full power. Sounds so anemic.
Oh, can't have no fun with these.
No fun allowed.
Haha, I'm doing it again. There we go.
You can probably turn off the windshield wipers.
Well, I turned them off, and then the windscreen was slowly starting to get covered in rain. So I guess it's still misting.
Misting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Okay. Get drunk on stream. Let's go. Not really.
Nope.
Just drinking water. whoa. Guess the sun came out.
It did.
You see it hitting the inside of the cab, just all of a sudden it's like, whoa. It's like, I hope that's
There's
the
still
sun.
a fog, though.
Oh, the wipers are just going full blast in the other one.
I'm gonna go turn them off.
That's funny.
Don't try us at home.
Try it at home. Go train hopping. Nothing has ever gone wrong when you've tried to do that.
Nothing.
Nothing at all has ever happened. Go full Buster Keaton. Oh, don't mess with the lights.
Why?
Because you're turning off my lights too.
Oh, okay.
The external lights are controlled between both.
Oh, gotcha. Did you correct it then?
Yes.
That explains why the switches were freaking out.
Yeah.
What if I hit the brakes back here?
It'll turn the brakes on up here too. Yep, horn works.
What if you hit yours? Will they both go off then?
No. It just hits mine. Where are you, steel mill? Oh, that got really loud.
Oh, service station.
Indeed. Very nice.
You know where we're supposed to deliver these to?
Yeah, we're right here.
Both of them?
Yep.
Oh, they both go on this one, huh?
Both of them go to B3 inbound.
Oh, that's convenient.
Very. All right. We are here. There's one. 65K on that one. And there's the other one. 43K.
Nice.
Yeah. We currently have $409,000.
How much do we need for military 3?
Pretty sure it's 400K. It is 400K. So we are right there, but I know we have fees, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at like 5,000 for one and 11,000 on the other. So... we would not be able to buy that even if we wanted to, because we'd have to service those locomotives, and that would take money. And then we would not have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, any jobs here we can take?
There's... looks like there's 3 jobs here. Oh, here's 4 jobs.
I'm standing on water.
So there's 4 jobs, one of which would go to Machine Factory in town. The other 3 go to the harbor. I don't know. I think we could take the 2 bigger jobs together, but not the 3. I think 3 would be too much.
Probably.
Tonnage-wise, anyway. So.
Yeah.
So one of them is deliver steel rails, and the other one is deliver steel bent plates, steel billets, and steel rolls. That's FHO2. Okay, so here's FHO9 on this side. So I'm guessing this one. Yeah. Yeah, this one's FHO5. Okay. Alrighty. I guess the next question is how much fuel do we have in these? Well, these actually look okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we're fine. We could just go ahead and hold off on servicing these here. We can just service it once we get into harbor in town.
Alright. Did you take those 2 jobs then?
Not yet. I was just
Okay.
gonna go ahead and get hooked up to these other jobs. These other trains.
Some random Ami girl staring at me from inside that train.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, staring down at the ground. Some random enemy woman.
Creepy.
Creepy indeed.
Slow down. Alright. Stop. Perfect.
Nice. I was worried it was going to be not enough. Because apparently this thing can stop on a dime.
Alright, all set.
Cool.
know, it feels weird knowing that I beat marathon.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do on Fridays?
Well, I already had a plan, remember?
Yeah, I know. It's just I've gotten so used to, you know, it's Friday. It's time to tune in and watch Nova play some marathon.
Yeah.
Not no more.
That was apparently 15 streams
Yeah, I believe it.
to do all the marathon games.
Yeah.
Each one took 5. That's some pretty good pacing.
Yeah.
They're all roughly the same length.
Yeah.
Because also each one, their final stream ended about at the halfway mark of my stream.
Yeah, I remember that. Most of the, actually all of them, you had to
They all did.
find something else to do.
Well, the other times I just went to the next marathon.
Yeah. Until the last one. Because there was no more marathon.
No more.
Sad.
Indeed. You know, you can use the map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is I used the map to get in here. I always get confused when using the map what direction I'm heading in. So if you're wanting an excuse, that's my excuse.
Alright. I think that's fair. I think it's more likely, instead of playing Halo, I'm probably going to be doing Star Citizen.
Yeah. So I know you have that collab earlier Friday.
Yeah, kind of back-to-back Star Citizens.
Oh boy.
Most likely.
It's gonna be Nova's Oshi push. Like Mullington. He's gonna get completely
Just,
invested in just Star Citizen.
I don't think it's likely.
Okay. Guess I need to get me a copy. Ugh. Now that you have to pay for it. Ugh.
Well, you had to pay for it anyway. It was just like a free trial thing.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it enough. At least as a collab game.
Yeah.
Slow down. He still stopped fast. Wow.
God dang.
Back up.
I wasn't expecting it.
No.
Even with a full train. Why are these things so cracked at stopping?
Alright, that time we hit.
I blame you.
We hit pretty good.
I blame you.
Whatever, the timing's all off, you know it.
Okay.
Alright, stop. I think that's enough. Let's try.
Okay.
Nope, just shy.
Are you kidding me?
Just shy.
This is definitely your fault.
Stop. Stop. Alright, all set.
Okay. I gotta go grab the chops and turn them in. All right. Good to go.
Well, circling back to Marathon a little bit, at some point I did want to get people together and like do deathmatch and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
If you want to join in on that.
Possibly, yeah.
And that game is free.
My other question with Star Citizen would be, is there any benefit to getting the more expensive? Because it's like there's $60
Yeah, I
and
think
then
so.
$75.
I think it is. That ship that is on sale has a really nice gun on it.
I see.
But on the flip side, do you really need it if you're pretty much playing alone? Or with a group?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there's a good chance when we do like collabs, we will not be using our own ships.
Right.
Other than to dock with a larger ship.
Yeah. Guess it's something I'll have to think about. If it'll be worth it or not.
I think you should get it. It's just whether it's worth the extra 15 or not.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, you just buy it, and if you like it enough, you just buy a better ship.
Yeah.
Or even more likely, even if we're not collabing with a large group, we'll probably collab together, and then we can just use my freighter.
Yeah.
So I guess just go to the cheaper one if you want to spend the extra 15.
Yeah.
Plus, I could probably let you use one of my ships.
Yeah.
Just go to my hangar, I give you launch permission, and then you just fly off of it, crash it into something like Wellington does.
I was gonna say, I'll be a little bit nicer than Mollington and not at least purposely crash it.
Yeah, I don't know what I think he purposely did it the first time. I don't know what he was doing. We were in my freighter inside the hangar.
Yeah.
And he could not figure out how to get out because I have to give launch permission.
Yeah.
While in the, the seat. So he was just like ramming into the door and stuff. It's like, what are you doing? Then all of a sudden we blew up. Because he just slammed us into it. It's
Gee,
like,
I wonder why.
And the second time he crashed my ship, it was definitely there was a reason for it. While we're flying around, I was just getting tossed around the cabin because it only has one seat.
Yeah.
But there's a bed. So I'm like, I don't know, I'll just lay on the bed instead of getting thrown around.
Yeah.
So I did that. I couldn't get out of the bed because the ship was bugged or something.
Oh no.
So we flew back to my hangar, and I couldn't get up to authorize landing rights.
Oh no.
So I was just stuck there, and like, I can't get out. What do we do? And he's like, don't worry, I got it. So he then smashes the ship into the ground.
Nice.
And we died.
Of course. I like how Mollington's resort to everything is just blow up the ship.
Well, in that situation, I think that was the only choice.
Yeah.
But getting your ship back is free.
Yeah.
It just takes time. And basically before I logged out, I just said, retrieve ship, and then just logged out.
Yeah.
Next time I hopped in, it was there.
Yay.
He was very crash heavy, or happy.
I can tell.
Yes.
Yes. So there is a cab fan. I turned it on, but I can't tell if it's doing anything. It's making some weird colors in between the grills fins.
It is.
That's the only way I can tell if it's doing anything.
Huh. That's funny.
It is. 'Cause you know me, I gotta have my fan on. Gotta have my cab fan on. Huh. I thought there was more trees through here. Interesting. Wonder if one of the updates changed my graphics settings.
I don't know.
Weird. Definitely seems like there's a lot less foliage in this area. Oh well. It's 79 degrees in my closet.
Huh. What did it start out at? Did you check?
I think it was at 73.
These computers, man.
Yeah. So they definitely put out some heat. That's with the door open. That's with the door open. I have a portable air conditioner in my bedroom. That thing is turned down, and I have it pulled as far as I can take it without disconnecting it from the wall. It's close to my closet as I can get it. It's still not enough. I say it's not enough. I mean, it actually doesn't really feel terrible.
It's not that bad of a temperature.
Yeah. Honestly, I can feel the cool tip coming from the closet door opening. So, I guess I could. Let me move it to the other side of the desk and see what it says. Move it closer to the door.
You could set a fan in the door.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Because I have a fan, but the thing is like the fan that I have is like a scroll cage fan, and it's meant for it's meant for moving a lot of air, so it's gonna be.
That's what I'm talking about.
I would think it would be loud. I just don't know if it'll pick it up or not.
Keep it on lowest setting.
Yeah, I'd have to try it. See what happens.
Also, keep in mind your microphone's less sensitive now.
True. true.
Can you hear my fan?
Nope. I just hear you.
Yeah. I have an air filter and a ceiling fan both running.
Nice.
They're actually quite loud.
Well, if that's the case, I definitely can't hear it, even if they are that loud.
So yeah, I think setting a fan in your doorway would work.
Okay. Guess I will try that. At some point. Oh no, these aren't going both to the same place.
Where's the other one going?
I mean, they're both going to the harbor. It's just they're not going to the same locations. One's going to E, and the other one's going to G. Still showing 7 or 9. Oh well.
Yep.
It really doesn't feel that bad.
What, Daniel? You said I. Did little Timmy fall in the well? Again? I don't think it is. Stream be very clippable so far. Really? was it playing Rogue Squadron on the other controller?
Oh, it was a lot better. I think a lot of the weird issues I was having with Rogue Squadron and Wipeout, it was just the fact that the GameCube style joystick is just too sensitive.
Yeah.
It's just not, it's not the right joystick for those types of games.
Yeah. So do you love the A-Wing now?
More or less. I think it was just that level was pissing me off.
The one with one of the tanks?
Yes.
I actually like that level.
Yeah.
I
remember liking it a lot more when I was younger.
I just like seeing the big giant ship.
Yeah. The Corvette.
Around with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one that's almost like it, except it's over a city.
Yeah. Last night I thought you were cooked to death after your last message. Yeah. It really wasn't that bad, but I mean, it was starting to get uncomfortable. I don't know if it was more so the temperature, or it might actually have been, since I had the door closed for like close to 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I probably could have actually been I've used up all the oxygen in the closet.
Yeah, probably best not to stream with the closed. At least long term.
Nah, there's no way in hell I'd be able to do a full-length stream with the door completely closed. Unless I do something drastic and have like modifications, have some type of vent going into the room.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I do like the idea of putting like a mini split or a portable air conditioner in here. I'm just worried it's going to be too loud. Like, I know mini splits are pretty quiet, but they're also pretty expensive, even if you get a small one. But those are pretty neat because you can actually get ones that are like completely DIY, so you don't even have to have you don't even have to have like a HVAC person come out and install it. You can pretty much do it all by yourself.
Nice.
Plus, mini splits are cool because you can also get heat. Well, you can do the same thing with portable air conditioners. They just they don't always come like that. You normally have to buy where they do both cooling and heating.
Yeah.
But pretty much all mini splits are designed to do both air conditioning and heat.
I suppose the summer will let you know what you need.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely figure it out, that's for sure. Because I already knew, before I even moved anything into the closet, I've always known since I moved into this house that there's insulation issues in this house, and also in particular in this closet, because it always feels, if it's cold outside, it feels cold in the closet. If it's hot outside, it feels warm in the closet. So
yeah.
Get the feeling the insulation is quite inadequate.
Have you considered getting extension cords and having your computer just sit outside the closet?
My only thing would be, so I've told you this, the way that my bedroom is, the closet is right next to the vanity where my sink is at, and then on the other side of that, it's my bathroom. So,
okay.
Like, say if I wanted to set it outside of my closet, it's literally right next to the sink.
I'm sure that'd be fine.
I see no issues with this whatsoever, and I see no problems ever happening ever.
Never.
Never.
It's the perfect plan.
It's perfect. I see nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. No flaws whatsoever. I've already forgotten where we're going. Where are we going?
Add it to the list.
I think we're going to E9I. At least for one of them. Which one? Oh, nice. That's the one in the back. Cool. So we can pull this train all the way through, drop off the back one, and then we can go forward and back in. So I'm pretty sure G is down from here, so we could pull through this yard and then back into the next yard we need to go into. There was one point I was taking a train and jokingly said, "Why does this smell like Kenosha?" And right after that I crashed. As most cases happen playing Derail Valley. Also, welcome in, Joey.
Derailments are often very random feeling.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like they're trying to make this feel more like a train simulation, and then other times it feels like, no, they're just trying to make you derail. You just have
Gotta live up to that name.
Uh-huh. For sure. Okay, I think that should be enough. Stop at any time. There we go.
Did you want me to get it?
I'm getting it.
Alright.
I took the initiative. Don't ask me why. I just felt like doing it.
Okay.
Plus, it's a fun way to see if the syncing issues are there or not. It does seem to be working a lot better. I'm not having... Like, I can go back here and unhook this train. No problem. Whereas before, it's like...
Yeah.
It seems like I could undo the airlines, but I could never uncouple. It would not let me do it. So... There we go. Now this one needs to go to G5I.
Calm. The new mouse came in? Nice. Have you used it? Or are you just getting it out?
Nice. Someone get a new mouse?
Daniel's looking at trackball mice.
Oh,
Like old ones.
neat. That's cool.
I recommended the one I have.
Very cool.
That I totally could have been using during streams. Because it's from early 2000s, so it doesn't double click.
Somehow that never
Despite
came
being-
across your mind.
Despite being 20 years old. Well, it's mildly inconvenient. Also, I don't think I could have played Marathon with the trackball.
Well, that wasn't enough.
You want me to go forward?
Yeah, move forward, please. Pretty please.
Oh, you have the breakdown.
Yeah, you'll have to undo that.
Yeah, I just did.
I'll fight the urge not to flick the switch while you're driving over it.
I mean, I've always fought the urge.
Okay.
It'd be quite rude if you didn't do the same.
Alright, you can start heading back. Push her back. Push her back.
I'm doing it. I hooked it up. I dig it. You got it. I gotta get used to it again. I'm being hang of it quickly. Yeah, trackball mice look like they would be tricky to get used to, but you really just need like a minute or two, and then it's very natural. Do I have ways to go still?
Yeah. On top of that, I got these switches all done wrong. I did it from the wrong direction. Oh well.
At least you corrected it.
Yeah. Thankfully, I only had to throw one switch to make it work. Because I was trying to use the station map, and of course I read the directions wrong.
Yeah. Given I used to do art using a laptop trackpad, this is glorious. I bet. Ever use an IBM ThinkPad with the little nub? Mouse nub?
Have I used one? I've used
those
one.
in the chat.
Oh, okay.
You have used one?
Yeah, I have. You should probably start slowing down. Actually, probably go ahead and come to a stop. Alright. We are here.
Nice.
Yeah. Set a handbrake and turn these in. God, I don't know who is cooking, but it smells really good. It's making me hungry.
That's you.
No, it's not me. Actually, interestingly enough, after letting that thermometer sit on the other side of my desk, it's actually gone down to 73.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that it's jumped up to like 84 and you are indeed the one cooking.
No.
Not this time.
No, I'm doing just fine. That one was 50K.
Vampire Benoit.
And that one was 51K. Nice.
I did use one. Those things were annoying, but were second nature to use. Yeah, exactly. I actually kind of like them. I wouldn't want to use it as my like daily driver, but in a pinch, they're not bad.
Yeah. So
Little
I guess we'll
eraser mouse.
unhook these and surface them.
They are unhooked from the cars, yeah. Unless you mean unhook them from each other.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
We just need to
Yeah,
unhook
they're
them.
disconnected.
Okay, we can just bring them to the roundhouse and surface them. Save a little bit of money.
Do you want to line it up, or
I can do that. Yeah, that's fine.
then I can drive?
Yeah. Go ahead. We're eating wabbit tonight? No, we are not.
Vampire wabbit.
No, we are not. Wabbit
wabbit
is not
season.
on the menu.
Wabbit season.
That means you're a duck.
Oh no, I am a bird, aren't I? That works.
That's too funny. Okay, you could stop and back up.
Oh, you even got black feathers.
Too funny.
Wabbit season.
Duck season!
Rabbit season.
Duck season!
Rabbit season.
Rabbit season!
Rabbit season. Hey, I agree with you.
Oh, god damn it. He didn't fall for it. He's not stupid.
I'm not Daffy Duck, no.
It's supposed to go duck season fire!
Yes. I probably should have.
That would have been funny.
I was tempted to do it, but I was like,
It's
wait,
like,
no.
nope.
I don't want to be Daffy.
No. I'm not going to play into this bit at all.
Well, that part of it, at least.
Yep.
Speed up a little bit.
Floor it. Derail it.
No, I'm just gonna go up to 20. Or was that 10?
Flip both locomotives over in the harbor.
That was something we were gonna do.
Oh,
Or
drive
something,
them off the
remember?
end into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure out when to do that.
Right now.
No, we're gonna load up a sandbox mode game and
Oh
just
yeah.
wreak
Do
havoc.
stupid stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
That was originally what we were gonna do for April Fools.
Yeah, but
Oh.
Then we're
hang
gonna-
out, pupper. Why? Oh, you're gonna not look at me. You're just gonna come in here. Oh, okay. At least they laid down next to me.
I was actually there for the extra warmth.
Maybe. He really does like
to feel like
sunbathing.
Dogs like just being unusually warm.
He also has gotten into this new thing where he really likes to roll around on his back in the backyard in the grass.
That usually means he found a stink and is rolling in it.
Yeah. He definitely enjoys it.
That's good.
Silly pupper. Of course, with it being warmer, it's like, I'll let him out, like around noon, let him outside. And then it's like, I cannot get him to come back in. And it'll be like 45 minutes to an hour later. And it's like, all he's been doing is just rolling around. And he comes to the door and he's just panting like crazy. And it's like, you do this to yourself, dog.
Yeah, but he had fun.
Yeah, he had a lot of fun. You could just tell he's just having a hell of a time.
That's good. That's a big improvement.
Yeah, compared to what he was doing before, it's a really big improvement. He's also really freaking fat now.
You might want to work on that.
Oh my god.
Might get
well, he went from one extreme to the next. He went from like looking like he was, you know, about on his deathbed. He had lost so much weight, and now he's just chonkers.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Other than that,
so I'm kind of
weight.
okay with it for now, just because of how he was before. But yeah, in the long term, I probably should try to.
Because they'll mess up their hips.
Yeah, cut back on his intake. It's just hard to gauge it without having to like actually feed him separately from the other dogs. So, just something I'll have to try.
I remember,
what's Pupper doing?
3D.
Oh, Pupper was just laying right next to me. Of course, now he's left. Alright, you can stop. And go forward.
Go back to trackball mice. I remember back in college, I was taking a 3D modeling course. And,
yeah.
I started bringing my trackball. Because I was having, like some issues with my arm. Where I couldn't keep it lifted.
Oh, okay.
And use the mouse.
Yeah.
So I was using trackball because I could just put the trackball on my lap. And not lift my arm, you know?
Right.
And I remember one of the other students looked at the teacher and was like, does that give him extra control? Because it's a 3D surface that I'm using for 3D modeling.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, nope, not at all. It's just a mouse.
It's just a different style of mouse.
It's still technically two-dimensional.
Yeah.
It's just you're the one moving.
You gonna slow down?
You're the one moving the trackball as opposed to the mouse moving it. No, I was perfectly fine with speed I was going because these things stop so fast.
True. I'm glad they added that.
What?
Or if you have multiple units hooked into each other, you just have to get one to line up in the service bay, and then you just turn a knob to switch between the two to service them.
Oh, that's nice.
That's very nice, because it used to not be like that, and you had to go through the trouble of get one hooked up, service it, get it out of the way, get the other one in here, service it. It used to be a
I hate it.
pain in the butt. Oh, it was. You have no idea.
No, I hate what they've done.
What do you mean?
The fact that they have that, that's not realistic.
Oh my god, shut the hell up. I don't
This is
want to hear it.
realistic mode.
I don't care what you think. Okay, well, there's service now.
Nice.
So we could go ahead and get Military 3 now. Because we'll still have like a 96k buffer.
Oh boy, let's do it.
Yep. And with that, we will have every single license in the game.
Other than, aren't there some trains that we haven't gotten yet?
What? Why won't you let me pay for this? Pay. Okay, there we go.
Actually, it feels nostalgic in here.
And where? Oh,
In the DE6.
so the only thing we have not gotten is we have not unlocked the museum.
Oh.
Because that's a whole nother part of this game that they've added that we could do.
How much is that?
It's 15k. It's
That's
not a
very
lot.
expensive.
No.
Do we have enough for both?
Yep, I just went ahead and did it. Museum license acquired. Now let's get to business of finding and restoring those vehicles. So, if I can't remember if I've told you about this or not, but
You have, but it has been a while. So
yeah, so there's a museum in City South that you can unlock, and it's the museum. And what you do is you'll go around the map, and you're gonna go find demonstrator locomotives. And it'll be locomotives of all the locomotives that we normally use during Derail Valley. And what you do is you find them, you bring them to the museum, and you restore them to where they're basically like brand new. And you can leave them there in the museum, or you can also, once you find them and restore them completely, you can actually summon them with your comms radio. So say if you're kind of doing what we're doing, where it's like we're going along and you don't quite have enough horsepower, you can actually summon one of your demonstrator locomotives that you found and hook it in and use it. And the other fun thing is since you're restoring it, you can actually paint it.
Ooh.
There's not, you can't custom paint it, but you can either paint it in the normal colors like they are in the game, or they have their own special demonstrator colors that you can paint them. So they look totally different.
We'd obviously use those.
Yeah, they do look pretty sharp. So,
well,
and on top of that, they'll look brand new. They won't look all clapped out like they do in the game.
Yeah.
They'll actually look...
Derelicts.
Yeah, they'll actually look shiny, brand new. They won't have any rust on them.
Oh, they'll look nicer than even the other trains?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll look brand new. Like they just rolled off the assembly line.
Well, we have an hour. What do you want to do? Check military contracts, see if there's anything cool.
We could try to do some big military contracts now that we actually have it unlocked.
But are there any here?
We'll have to go see. Let's go take a look. Because I do
the
see
military base here isn't that big.
It's actually pretty decent
compared to the other one.
Compared to the one that's like in Machine Factory, this one's pretty decent sized.
If we visited the museum now, would there be anything interesting there?
It's really just gonna be
pretty much empty.
It's gonna be empty.
Okay.
There's like one flat car there that you use to go purchase parts to restore the locomotives. But other than that, there won't be anything there. I mean, other than what's available there at City South. There won't be anything in the museum itself, minus the one flat car.
It's not really worth visiting right now.
No. So, there is a job for delivering spent nuclear fuel for 157,000. There's another one for delivering ammunition for 66K. And then there's another one that goes to Machine Factory for 44K.
Which one requires our high-level licenses?
The spent nuclear fuel.
Let's do that.
Military 3, Hazmat 3. I mean, technically, we could take both of these to the military base if we wanted to.
Let's do that.
Okay. Do we want to keep using the diesel hydraulics, or do you want to use something different?
Are they good enough?
They should be.
We can keep using them.
Okay. We don't really use them.
We should use the steam.
You really want to use the steam locomotive?
No.
Okay. That didn't last long. Really wish they would fix it to where you wouldn't lose your shovel.
Yeah.
Do you want to drive him out, or do you want me to?
Are you there right now?
I'm in the back one.
Go ahead, start.
Okay.
I left. I'm almost back, but
Okay.
no reason not to. Okay, I just arrived.
He has arrived. Oh, wait. There we go.
This trackball is glorious. I'm starting to really fantasize. What?
What is he fantasizing about? I'm worried.
I'm starting to really fantasize myself with it.
Concern?
Phrasing?
Oh no. That phrasing is, that's something.
He responds, Nova, Nova, no.
He's the one that said it.
You've done it to yourself, sir.
It was. I believe that's called self-inflicted.
I hate mobile keyboards. What were you trying to say then?
Oh my god. He doesn't even know. It is actually kind of nice having the extra hour.
What was that?
Said it's kind of nice having the extra hour. We get more done.
Yeah.
I was gonna figure out which train this is. I think the fuel rods are over here. Yep, that's those. That's not them. There we go. Okay.
Familiarize yourself. Okay. See, I'm starting to really familiarize myself with it.
I don't know. Familiarize and fantasize are two totally different words with very different meanings. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yep.
Yep. Goodbye, Pupper. Pupper has left me.
Must do his own things.
Like, lay in some other part of my room.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
So this is them, huh?
Yep.
Real shame if we derailed.
Most unfortunate if that would happen. I can only imagine how expensive that would be.
Yeah. Only spent nuclear fuel, right? How dangerous could it really be? I'm sure it's nothing. I'll be right back. And you get a drink.
Okay. You're not the only one? What are you referring to, Daniel? I'm not sure I was keeping up with chat.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello back.
So what's in these right here?
Ammunition.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
These will definitely do something if you wreck them. Alright. I'll get these turned in and we can get going.
Alright. And away we go.
Yeah. Go wrong way. That way.
So when are you thinking about playing Shadows of the Empire?
Right now! Stream canceled!
It's immediately starts a new one, Shadows of the Empire. I'd watch it.
Not sure. The plan was, you know, once I got everything moved into the closet that I could stream more often. I haven't really thought of, what other days I would stream.
Saturday night?
Saturday night would probably be the best time to try to do an extra stream. Because I also want to try to avoid the overlap a little as much as I can. Because I do enjoy watching. So yeah, I would think Saturday would probably be the best.
Yeah. I'll say Sunday night,
Oh,
but that'd be two
whoops.
streams in a day.
We went the wrong way.
Oops.
Actually, we can just go this way. That's fine. Like going through the E yard is a straight shot, but we can't technically go this way and still make our way out. So yeah, I would say Saturday night.
It would be cool.
Yeah. But I also did get a hold of another game.
Oh?
Yeah.
What's that?
I got Yoshi's Story.
Wow.
I jokingly,
Second best Yoshi game after Yoshi's Island.
I jokingly said that I would play it on stream at some point, and I went ahead and got it.
Nice.
Yep. So now I should have 8 games now for the Nintendo 64.
Might I suggest Bomberman 64?
Yeah, see, I'm wanting to get Hydro Thunder, but that is a much...
Bomberman 64 is more common.
Yeah, Hydro Thunder is quite a bit more expensive than Yoshi's Story was.
That's because it came out near the end and hardly anyone bought it.
Yeah.
By comparison.
Yeah, I also didn't realize it came in 2 different colors.
Oh, it came in the gray and
then it came in blue.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think most people bought the Dreamcast version of Hydro Thunder.
I'm sure they did.
I know I own it.
Yeah.
Very fun game.
I'd really like to play it at some point.
It's really good.
Yeah, it is. It's just, it's, Yoshi's Story was $30? $35, somewhere in there. And like most Hydro Thunder copies I can find are $60+. So
that's more than brand new on Dreamcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was $40.
About getting more stuff during a 3-hour stream. I want to see Superman 64.
Oh boy.
That would also require me buying a copy of it.
Well, I was gonna say you could probably get it cheap, but it's such a memed game.
Oh.
If you want to save Lois Lane, you must fly through my magic rings, Superman. They're just hovering in the sky.
One of those kind of games, huh?
It's famous for being bad.
I see. One of those kinds of games. Stream where you just watch the streamer suffer.
You watch everything suffer, including the Nintendo 64. It has very bad performance to boot. It was a very ambitious game for the time, though.
Yeah.
They wanted to do this big open world where you can fly around Metropolis.
Oh, that is kind of ambitious for a Nintendo 64.
Yes. But
It's like, I know they kind of do that with some other games, but...
Spider-Man games, the later ones.
That and Paper Mario. But obviously, Paper Mario, it's nowhere near as intense.
No, it's all 2D.
It's all 2D.
Well, you know, pseudo 2D.
Yeah.
You have, like, back... You can jump in the back and stuff.
Yeah. That'd be
It's
another,
not like
that'd be another
Superman
fun game I'd like to
64.
play. I played that too whenever I was out.
It was a shame that Superman 64 turned out so bad.
Yeah.
It could have been such a cool game, in theory.
In theory, yeah. As a later, you know, something for a newer console game.
think that there might have been some interference in the game. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I looked into it.
Yeah. But like you said, I think that was probably asking a bit much for a Nintendo 64 to handle.
Maybe.
Possibly.
So you're gonna get it?
Yep, here I go. Buy it right now.
First. I don't know, you could buy your phone and go on eBay or something and just like Superman 64, buy.
Yeah. And I'll piss off Daniel. I'll piss off Daniel when I do it.
Oh, is he against buying on eBay?
No, he's totally fine with buying on eBay. He doesn't like that I just go on there and click buy it now.
Oh.
He's just like, no, the whole reason they do it like that is because of people like you. You just go in there and click buy it now. You don't even try to haggle or anything. I'm just like, yeah, because I want it. I want it now. Give it to me.
The price is right.
I mean, I'm definitely more willing to spend $30 on a game than $60.
I would not spend $30 for Superman 64.
Oh, it's that bad. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I think you're gonna get one stream out of it, and you'll probably never want to go back to it.
I'll immediately try to pawn it off on someone else.
Or it might resonate with your soul, and you'll decide that you need to complete the entirety of it. That's also a possibility.
Could also be a good punishment stream.
There you go.
Like if I hit some
it's
type
a
of
yeah,
if I hit some type of
he beats Superman 64.
hit some
I don't
type
think
of
the game's that long though.
Hit some type of weird goal and set that.
Play Superman 64 while wearing a skirt.
That's a really weird option to suggest, but okay.
Well, you said punishment. I immediately thought of Hollington's upcoming Donathon. One of them's wearing a Miku cosplay, and he's gonna prance around and
be
act
weird.
as the femboy that he is. Live on stream.
I really liked how I go into his stream for his collab of Oshi Push with Armchair, and then I'm joking about it, and then he immediately goes into anybody that's wanting to save up their money to pay for me to be in a cosplay of Hatsune Miku, you're all super gay. And I'm just like, okay, buddy. You're the one that suggested it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Daniel. Warner got involved and threw a wrench into development, forcing the dev to waste a lot of time changing stuff. They wanted to delay it until it got canceled, but the dev stuck to it out of spite. That's the story of Superman
Hell
64.
yeah. That alone would be worth playing it for, even if it was bad.
I have a poster for Superman 64.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's from Nintendo Power.
Wow. Can we quit complaining about overheating? I don't care.
He's fighting Brainiac on it.
Nice.
Did you... I know it's a big ask. Did you watch Superman cartoon?
No.
Didn't think so.
No, I did.
Did you watch Batman?
No, I did.
You didn't?
Nope.
Highly recommend both of those.
I think at the most that I've watched any type of Superman or Batman cartoon is I think I caught a few episodes because my brother was watching it at the time. I think I've watched a few episodes of like Batman Beyond, but that's it.
I didn't care for Batman Beyond very much.
Yeah, it was interesting, to say the least.
Terry's story was just weird.
Yeah. Well, it also doesn't help that I just kind of started randomly watching it mid whatever season it was, so it's like I had no idea what was going on.
Oh, yeah. It's not like Batman the Animated Series. Like, there's an ongoing story going on in Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
A lot of the episodes, like, their stories are self-contained, but there's usually an ongoing backstory.
Right.
Which was cool, I just didn't like the backstory.
Yeah.
Like Batman Beyond. I mean, that's fair. I can see why you would like it. It's just, I didn't particularly care for it.
Yeah, it wasn't for you.
But I can see why someone would like it, though. It's still a good show, it's just, I might. The main issue of the game is the collisions and lacking polish, but the game had a solid premise. I think the magic rings aspect was bad, though. I know they wanted to justify the flying segments, but I think they could have went with something other than the rings.
Yeah.
I watched the 90s Batman cartoon. I'm just too broke to buy the DVDs or buy from the streaming website. I'm sure the Superman cartoon was good too. Yes, it was. Yeah, the 90s Batman was phenomenal. I actually prefer the Batman cartoon over the Superman one, despite liking Superman more in general.
Yeah.
But it was just so well written, and the variety of it was phenomenal. But both cartoons were absolutely fantastic, and they had crossovers.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense being that it's all DC Comics, but
Yeah. One.
it's still neat.
You mind having an episode spoiled?
No.
There's one episode later in Batman's run where he disappears and no one knows where he went, and the criminals are getting wind of it. They realize Batman's gone and Robin cannot keep up, so they bring Superman shows up, and Robin basically ambushes them and recruits them into being Batman. So Superman puts on Batman's outfit and starts trying to fight crime like Batman does.
Okay.
And doesn't. He's not used to dodging, right?
Oh, yeah.
So one of the criminals just shoots him, and the bullet just deflects off him, and he's like, "Huh?" And then and Superman. I can't remember the episode completely. I could have sworn like Superman was like, bat armor or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's just mopping the floor with all of Batman's villains.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The standard thugs and stuff. And
of course, he's Superman.
yeah. I mean, Batman shows up eventually, and they have to tag team something, but it was really fun just watching Superman try to not blow his cover.
Yeah. It does sound like a fun episode.
You love that episode? Yeah, that was probably one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites was Batman's Rogues Gallery. Just sitting around at a bar complaining about how Batman beat them. And then one of them's like, actually, I'm Batman, takes off the mask and pummels them. And arrests them all.
Nice.
He even told a story, because he was disguised as Killer Croc.
Yeah.
And I think he said a part of the story, and then like Joker's like, how can you possibly know that? You know, and then he's like, I'm Batman.
Oh yeah, no, because that's also the time frame where Mark Hamill voiced the Joker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Phenomenal job too.
Yeah. No, he does a really good job in that.
I think he still voices Joker in a lot of the cartoons.
He does. He does actually.
He's the Joker voice.
Oh yeah, no, it's really funny because I remember, I think it was him at the premiere of The Force Awakens. So the first of the Disney films.
Yeah.
And it's like they're going down the red carpet and everybody's doing their interviews and stuff. And I can't remember who it is, but it's like one of the interviewers is interviewing another. I think they were interviewing the actress that plays Rey. But then it's like, you know, they're having their conversation, and then all of a sudden in the background you hear Mark Hamill go, "So do you want to hear my impersonation of the Joker?" And he just starts doing it.
That's a show stealer right there.
Yeah, it was pretty funny because it wasn't even quiet. I mean, it was very loud. I don't know if he was talking. I think he was talking into a microphone, so it was very loud, and you could hear it over whatever. What's her name?
Fantastic.
Daisy Ridley. Yeah, you could totally hear it over whatever she was saying. It was hilarious.
That's kind of awful for her, but also it's like.
I'm sure you know that Mark Hamill does not think very highly of the Disney films. So
no, he doesn't.
Honestly, I think that's just him trying to
be spiteful.
He's being spiteful and then to have some fun at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the new stuff either, but it's also kind of. She's trying to enjoy herself too.
Yeah, true.
Her thunder is being stolen from underneath her.
Yeah. I don't think Mark Hamill hates it anywhere near as much as Harrison Ford does, though.
Oh, going back to that Superman episode, the bad guys even all gathered together and organized a plot that would have defeated Batman, but they ran into Superman instead. This is a phenomenal episode. I love that episode.
Yeah.
Daniel's putting in some stuff.
Yeah.
I love the episode where they had Jonah Hex. I can visualize him. I can't remember the plot for that. Oh, another good Batman cartoon was Batman Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
They went really hard into the like comic book kind of cheesy writing.
Oh, okay.
Like, but it was done so expertly that it's just like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. And the characters just pop off the screen. Plus, it's really fun seeing, I guess not fun seeing, but they kind of played it well. Depressed Aquaman.
Oh.
Where he's like, what's my deal? I just swim in the water and talk to fish.
Oh.
What's so cool about me?
Yeah.
He finds his gumption by the end of the episode. But Batman's like babysitting him. He's like, oh, grow up, man.
Yeah, that's funny.
I need you right now.
I mean, honestly, in the comic books, he is kind of lame.
But yeah, if you've seen his own element under the water, though, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they do have episodes focused on him in the water. And yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still super strong, though.
Yeah.
But it was just funny with that episode because he's just down on his powers. And Batman's constantly trying to cheer him up. And he brought him along for a mission cheer him up.
To cheer him up, yeah.
Yeah. But he was just constantly being a downer, so it's like, come on, man, you gotta jump in and do something.
Yeah.
Huh. What I recall from the episode was that it was a backflash. It was somewhere where the villain was involved somehow during the Civil War, and Batman had to finish the job later in the present. Oh, right, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, that was a cool one. There was another one where I think it was the original animated series where Batman like got blasted into the past.
Yeah.
I think he actually met Jonah Hex in that one, and they had to work together, take down some 1800 style robots or something.
That's interesting.
Like, I think the villain got the tech from aliens or the future.
Okay.
It wasn't like they made them by themselves back then. They had some help. But they were going to use it to conquer the U.S.
Of course they were.
Yeah. And what else would you do with giant robots?
Not conquer the U.S.?
I believe there were 2 episodes of Hex, yeah. Such a good series it was. So what kind of shows did you watch growing up?
Shows that were on the television.
Nothing stand out?
Thomas.
Did you watch Darkwing Duck?
No.
DuckTales?
I did watch DuckTales, and I did watch
There we go.
Tailspin.
Tailspin's good. Jungle Book?
Not so much Jungle Book.
I didn't care for Jungle Book that much.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Aladdin?
Nope. I was not allowed to watch
missed.
Aladdin.
Aladdin cartoon was so good.
Yeah.
Did you watch Mega Man?
Nope.
Did you watch Big Bad Beetle Wars?
No.
Vtubers.
No. Why not Aladdin? I wasn't allowed to because it involved magic. Can't remember if I said before, but I grew up in a very, very Christian home. I was very sheltered. Very strict, very sheltered child. I actually had copies of certain Disney movies where my dad actually purposely edited out certain parts of the movies.
Oh no.
Yes.
Which ones? Do you remember?
What was it? Sleeping Beauty. I don't know if he did it to Snow White or not.
It had magic in it.
I'm trying to remember. Actually, probably the funniest one was the Brave Little Toaster.
I can understand that one. I can understand that.
It was the fun. This is probably a really funny story. So, one of my IRL friends that I've known for a really long time. It's like I can't even remember what got us on the conversation. I think we were just talking about scary, weird scenes, things that happen in the Brave Little Toaster. Yeah. And then he just, nonchalantly brings up, oh, and then also the time where he has the nightmare about the clowns. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There is no scene where he has a nightmare about clowns. And he's like, no, there's a scene where the toaster catches on fire in his dream, and then there's clowns. And I'm like, you're bullshitting me. That is not real. And of course he does the classic, pulls up YouTube and plays that video of that scene. And I'm just like, that was in the movie. And he's like, yes, that was in the film. And I'm like, I had no idea that that was in it.
Question.
And as it turned out, it was one of the version that I had watched so many times as a kid. It was edited, and I never saw that.
So
that whole scene was cut out.
Space with?
It just cuts.
So what? Just black, and then you just sit there for like a minute?
No, like it's cut out completely. Like it literally just jumps out from one scene to the next, like without.
Wait, he used multiple tapes and VCRs to
seamlessly
cut out scenes?
Yes, he did.
Whoa, that's an effort.
Yeah. Because back then, they didn't have all of the copyright stuff on the VHS tapes like they did towards the end of VHS. So what he would do is he would take a VCR and a VHS camera, and he would record.
Oh, use a camera, okay.
Yeah, he would record. I think he would. I'm trying to remember which way he did it in what order. I'm pretty sure he recorded. I think he recorded to the VCR, or vice versa, and that's how he would do it. It's like he would just play the movie like normal, and whenever it came to that scene, he would just stop the recording. The scene would pass, and then he would start the recording again.
Oh, George wants to know if a junkyard scene at the end while the car is being crushed and stuff, did he edit it out too?
No, he had no problem with that. He left that in. He did, but the thing is like, he did edit out the scene where the AC machine, or the, yeah, towards like the beginning of the movie, like that's in the cabin. He did edit out the part where it has a meltdown and then blows up. he edited that out, but I knew that scene happened because he did a really poor job of editing it. Like you could see where he starts to get mad just before he has the meltdown, and then he starts it back in like right after he blows up. So it's like the whole part of him actually, you know, having his conniption and then eventually blowing up. I didn't see it, but it's like I just saw that. I saw it just before and the aftermath.
Wow.
Well, and then the other funny thing too is I know for some people, well, I say for some people, I guess it's people that just have a fear of running over the cord with a vacuum. I know that part with Kirby can get some people for whatever reason. But I think it's just a fear of running over the cord and getting it all wrapped up inside the vacuum.
I was gonna say I don't have a fear of that, but I do have a concern of it.
Yeah.
Most cables, most modern cables are so thick that it's not really.
Yeah, you don't really run into that issue. I know of one teacher in high school that actually had a fear of that. And they specifically brought up that scene in that movie. I'm just like, huh, okay. Like, I can understand being, like, kind of like you. I can understand it being a concern. But I'm not like...
You don't want it getting stuck, then you gotta fish it out. That's
yeah.
annoying.
But it's not like I have a fear. It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
It's going to kill the vacuum.
It'll blow up.
He will die. It will kill him. I recall, but I didn't think Aladdin fell into that. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it really matters to say, but my family is not only are they Christian, but they're a denomination that's called Assemblies of God. And if anyone's familiar with the Christian faith, Assembly of God is it's borderline Pentecostal holiness. Like, it is very, very strict. Like, it's still, Assemblies of God is still considered Pentecostal, but it's pretty extreme.
Yeah.
So.
Went too far into legalese.
Let's see. Okay.
Did you see The Little Mermaid?
Yes.
How?
They had no problem with that.
How?
I don't know.
There's magic in that, and
I know.
Everything, huh?
Yeah.
Good movie though.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I didn't have any problems with it.
Did you watch the cartoon of it?
Oh, whoops! I forgot to set the handbrakes.
Did you watch the Little Mermaid cartoon?
No.
Do you need both handbrakes set?
Yeah, I didn't set any of them. I just hopped out and ran.
It's set. Both are set.
99,000.
Wow.
That was from just the ammunition.
Ooh.
236,000 from the spent fuel rods.
We've made it. The big leagues.
Both of those jobs took us from, what were we at? Like 15K? Something like that?
Yeah.
416,000.
Nova, did you watch Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad? Absolutely.
That is a fucking mouthful. What the fuck?
It was so good. I love that show.
Okay.
It's based off of an Ultraman-like show called Gridman, where he would go into a computer and fight kaiju viruses.
Huh.
But his he can like equip all sorts of these like robot armors.
Yeah.
And some of them are just so cool looking. My favorite one was was Drago. I actually have the toy of that one. I still have it.
Is this what we're doing now? Just hopping around.
Well, it is close to quitting time.
It's close to closing time. I heard him almost say it. You gotta sing the song.
What?
I said I could hear you almost saying it's closing. It's almost closing time. And then I said, "Are you gonna sing the song?"
No.
Oh, okay. That's sad.
Are you?
I don't remember anything other than it's closing time. I don't remember the lyrics.
Same boat, so
I don't remember the lyrics after that.
I learned years later that it received an anime sequel in Japan. It did. It's not really a sequel though to Cyber Squad. It's a sequel more for Gridman. Although they supposedly have a cameo call out to Superhuman Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad in there, but it's also
the clock
might not
works.
be. It's debatable whether it's an actual nod of the hat to it or not.
You can't go in there though.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. There we go.
Okay, I'll stop now.
Stop what?
Nothing. I'm definitely not inside of the bunker, just swinging the lever back and forth for the load, unload. Wonder if they have the Ark of the Covenant in here. Not likely.
Look, I'm up there.
I want to go in these offices, but we can't.
Same here.
It's sad. I also want to pick up these barrels and throw them.
Same here.
Also, where does this door go?
Nowhere.
Yep. Sad. Disappointing.
Indeed.
Same with this door.
Yeah, none of them work. If a door is closed, you can never open it unless it's on a train.
Yeah. Womp womp.
And there's really no incentive for them to allow you inside.
No. Really isn't. It's a train sim game.
What it needs to do, yeah.
It would be cool if we could close this giant door.
It would be cool.
And then I could shut it on the train as it goes through.
That'd be fantastic.
Oh, guess what? It's raining. Again.
Well, perfect for next stream. Yeah, we can totally rancor the train.
Yep. Just stand in front of it.
Oh.
Oh.
You know how I said the Line Riser stream, like it got some copyright stuff on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like every single song.
Every single one? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it was this giant list.
Holy
It's like,
shit.
oh, okay.
Because whenever I got hit with Rogue Squadron, it was literally just the Star Wars main theme.
Yeah.
That was the only time I got hit. And then Wipeout 64, it was specifically for one song, and I can't remember what it was off the top of my head.
Yeah. Well, with mine, it was like every single song.
Yeah.
Other than maybe the title song.
Did you
that was
watch
like a new,
Saved by the Bell or Boy Meets World? I don't think so. They sound familiar, but I honestly don't remember anything about either show.
I did not watch either. I thought they were stupid. I didn't watch them.
Yeah.
In my child head, I was just like, that's not a cool cartoon.
This game needs a horror
It's
mod.
some stinky human.
It's already a horror game as it is, without any like monsters or ghosts or anything attacking you.
Well, obviously,
I mean,
we need
just this setting by itself is pretty horror game-esque.
But wouldn't it be cool?
Albeit it is starting to get to be morning.
Wouldn't it be cool though to have like set it during 1800s? You have to deal with like, you know, cowboys and stuff, or you know,
yeah,
bandits.
I mean, I would have liked it set in the 1800s regardless, because that means only steam trains.
Yeah, plus the train.
Yeah, the trains are a lot more nostalgic for steam back then. They just have a certain way that they look, that they didn't do them later on.
But you can be the guy with the shotgun and have to defend the train.
The marshal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Do you know that's actually, well, not with the train, but with the stagecoach, that's actually where the term riding shotgun came from? Yeah.
Yep, I knew that. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Those actual shotguns that they use, the Winchesters, those are apparently really sought after and very expensive.
Yeah. This adds to your game ideas. Dan, you have so many game ideas.
He has all the game ideas. No one can come up with all the game ideas except Daniel.
He doesn't. There's not enough time to make them all.
True.
Unless you decide to like found a studio.
Right? And then you would need money, and then you'd have to hire people that know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh, they actually went through the trouble of putting the differentials on this.
Neat.
Very. And the drive shaft and the transfer case. Although it's kind of low poly, but it is there. Interesting.
Unless you find the hyperbolic time chamber. Yeah. So by the time you come out, like, you'll be like developing for X64 processors, and at that point we'll be running on I don't know, some space age quantum computer.
I want on the tank. It won't let
And
me
you
on
can
the
release
tank.
your new game, and it'll instantly be called Retro. Not that it actually take you that long. I'm just making a joke.
Yay, I finally did it.
Or am I, considering the speed of how AI is progressing? Who knows what technology will look like in 10 years?
VTubers will actually be fake people. They won't be people at all. All AI.
Oh, absolutely. I'm pretty confident news anchors won't be real people either.
That's okay.
Just saying.
Just
actors, most of them probably not be real. Like, deep fake stuff's getting really crazy now.
Yeah, I know they're trying to do stuff to try to curb that, but it's, at the same time, it's like, I don't know how you're gonna completely stop that. There's just no way. Eventually, it's gonna get to the point where you're not gonna be able to tell.
I remember on a stream, Pippa was saying, oh, AI will never be able to replicate the brush strokes that a real legitimate painting would have. And it's like, you're kidding. That's going to be the easiest thing in literally just like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be able to calculate it so perfectly.
Yeah, there's no way.
It's going to be nuts.
There's no way they're going to be able to stop it. I mean, you can even get novel AI to do stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's not like
it's not on
accurate.
The same scale. Yeah, it's not like you can actually see the individual paint strokes on it. It's not layered.
I'm just saying, eventually it's going to create images where you literally, like, the finest of details, it's there and it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's exactly as it should be.
Right. I mean, I know novel AI can't do it. I know there's other ones that can, for sure.
I'm thinking of, like, they're talking about committing, like, some nuclear reactors and stuff just to run AI in the US.
Okay, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, Bill Gates has been really
of
behind
course. I love how that guy's fucking name always shows up when that stupid shit happens. Oh, if there's anything that's gonna happen in real life that sounds like, you know, some evil mad scientist is doing it, he's always fucking involved in it.
Yeah. But we're in for an interesting ride in the next 5 years.
For sure. It's just gonna get worse.
We're, like, the progress that we're seeing, like, we're just seeing, like, the very tip of the iceberg. Like, if you start diving into it just a little bit, it's like,
yeah,
oh, this is quite extensive. And then you realize you're still only on the tip of the iceberg. You're just a little further down in the water. And then you realize it's literally Mount Everest underneath the water, and
yeah, it's like an iceberg.
It's coming up to the surface. One day.
Someday, one day.
Only the sun can save us.
Save me, son.
With its solar blasts. Just knock out everything.
Just knock out everything. We won't have AI. We also won't have anything. Sit back to the Stone Age.
Maybe. I imagine
not likely.
Probably pick up closer to the medieval period.
I have a hard time believing it will completely take out all electronics.
Oh, it will. I'm just saying, I don't think we're going to immediately go to the Stone Age. We'll go to like medieval kind of technology, or like 1800s, and then we'll start sliding down as wars start destroying everything.
Can we at least make anime girls real before that happens?
You'll talk to Elon for that, I think.
Well, except he's trying to make cat girls. It's kind of different.
I mean,
kind of the same, kind of different.
I'd be okay with that. Honestly, if you develop games for either Windows 7 or Windows 10, I'd probably be able to play them once you're finished, in theory. For half of Twitter fan art, I can't tell if it's AI or not. Yeah, it's getting scary.
Yep.
Just how good it's getting. And we're just seeing like the cheap commercial stuff.
Yep. I mean, I still run into that. I mean, no, I won't talk about that on stream.
Well, what I usually do is I'll just
say that people didn't realize that the coffee of Andy and Lele render that I did of Pippa, people didn't know that that was AI, even though I specifically used the AI art tag with it.
Yeah. Generally, what I do though, just when I repost like Umumusme art, is I'll check the account because they usually call out if they're using AI or not.
Yeah.
And check the username. Like the Japanese accounts, they're very open about it. So
right.
It's like, well, I'm not gonna repost it if it's AI, but
yeah.
I still like to look at images.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I just won't actively promote it. Alright, I guess we can call it here.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me on another adventure.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Got everything purchased now as far as licenses. So
yep. Make some money and then we can start doing the museum stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Because we can just focus on well, I say focus on it. We'll still have to make money to pay for everything. But we can go around the map and try to find all of the demonstrators and bring them back and fix them all up.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Alright, Wednesday we got the collab with Satisfactory, but what do you got that's not just a collab with me?
Gonna have my Thursday stream of Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Gonna continue that. And probably will have a stream Saturday night. I don't have anything set in stone yet, just because it's kind of basically just decided it during the stream that I would do it. So I'll have to make up my mind on what I would do.
I was saying Shadows of the Empire, but I think that might be good for Yoshi's story.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be either one. I mean, I'm not partial to either or. So
yeah.
I have a lot more time playing Shadows of the Empire than I do Yoshi's Story. Yoshi's Story was more of a... funny enough, that was actually not my game. It was my sister's game. And the reason that I got good at playing it was because she couldn't beat it.
Gotcha. Nice.
So it was one of those, big brother, help me, I can't get past this one part, it's too hard.
Yeah.
So I'd have to go in there and help, and it's like, I don't even know how to play this. So it's like I had to figure out how to play it. And then it's like, okay,
nice.
Here you go. So.
Here you go, kiddo.
Yeah, pretty much.
For my schedule, tomorrow we have Assault Suit Lanos Remastered. Obviously the Wednesday collaboration, Pascal here and Satisfactory.
Yeah.
Thursday is my break day. Friday is, I have an earlier stream at 2 p.m. EST with Mollington and, it was Emperor Tenno, I think was the name. I'm bad at remembering names unless I interact with it often.
Here we go again.
Every single time. I might be streaming Star Citizen again later that night. I'll have to get into it.
Nice.
And then Saturday, I'm debating whether I'm going to continue with Flying Razor or not. considering every single one of those streams is just gonna get copyrights hit. It's not a huge deal, but if I ever hit monetization, I'd like, you know, as many streams as possible.
Yeah.
Not being blocked from that. And then Sunday, we have God Eater Resurrection with Matsukaze Gaming and Pascal once again.
Yeah. And I'll be streaming my POV of that as well.
Yes. So if you want to watch them exit the game every time instead of just clicking a new multiplayer game.
Hey, I learned from last stream that I don't have to do that.
You learned something.
I learned something. Clip it. Ship
I love
it.
that clip. I love that clip. Where you're just looking at almost basically looking at the camera like, I learned something. I have it bookmarked. I'm going to use it at some point.
Oh god, here we go. I mean, that's exactly what Lagoon Key typed it in as.
Yes.
Here, use this as you want.
Just waiting for it.
Like,
The moment.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Thank you for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And catch you all later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Otsu Nova.
O2 Saucer, O2 Nova.
Otsu Saucer.
Bye-bye.
Bye.